1,000-metre final. Can Mo Farrah win Olympic gold for the third year in a row? Delayed commentary of this race coming to you now on this channel. A lot of people have requested me to do this, so we are going to do it. And of course, we'll be bringing you some football later on as well. Live football, and of course, some delayed commentaries on Burnley's match with Swansea yesterday. That's all coming up, and we're going to do all the Olympic games as well. So let's have a look. We're just having a look at the javelin at the moment. Nafidusa Turan will obviously interact with the field event, so this is her first attempt. And let's see how far she throws this javelin forward. So we'll interact with the field event, of course, and that's gone to a whopping 53 metres, something however look like 53 metres. It's the F tap on as well, so Jessica Rennick is going on as well. As we see that again, they're in the group 2 of this F tap on. So we'll interact with the F tap on as well on this men's 10,000 metre Olympic final. Mo Farrah going for gold. Did you just see that throw again from Taran of Belgium? 53 metres, 0.13. And meanwhile, out on the track, the men's 10,000 metres is almost about to get underway, and there is the overwhelming favourite from Great Britain, Mo Farrah, looking to be the first British Olympian to win 3 gold medals in successive Olympic Games. And what a moment this could be for him. Excuse me. So what an opportunity he won in Beijing in 2008. Here's the start lane order. Jeffrey Sepang Kamamore, he lines up, and then you've got Merimana there of Japan, Millington there of Great Britain, Keifel of there and St Lawrence, Vernon, Koriari, Munchiari of Kenya. He's going to be a real threat to Mo Farah's crown. There's Ahmed of Canada there, Dimash of Ethiopia, Ibaruta of Brunei. There's Demolish of Ethiopia. The Ethiopians and Kenyans for so many years, the masters of these long distance races. There's Tadesi as well, wearing 2, 3, 4, 4 on the back of his vest. And then the big overwhelming favourite, double Olympic champion over 10,000 metres, Mo Farrah. And we know how well he's a character. There's Greg Rutherford there, the long jumper. There's a good sizable field for this 10,000 metre Olympic final. No lane order, of course. There's Tola there. So this is going to be a real endurance race. And then you've got Robertson of New Zealand there, Tanui's there further forward. They're a little bit further forward. I think they'll be pacemakers. And then you've got Hadis of Ethiopia. There he is, Abdi Hadis. Rupp of USA, of course. Garen Rupp, number 3097, of course, in the blue American vest. So this is the man they're all focusing on tonight, Mo Farrah. Can he become a 3-time Olympic gold medalist? As we now start the countdown to the start of the men's 10,000 metres. A wonderful, as we go to the start then, world record 26 minutes 17 seconds 53. Olympic record stands at 27 minutes, and they're underway then, and it'll be all down to what happens at the moment. It's going to be very, very good, but at the moment it's And Mo Farrah will probably just take it easy in the first few laps and then sort of take it from there on in. But at the moment the front pace runners, Rupp is right up there at the start. He's one of the first to show. There's Mo Farrah there just going along at a nice little steady jog towards the back of the field there, and I think this is how I think tactically that's a good thing to do right at the start, because I think give the pacemakers the opportunity to run the opening few laps, and then you'll see all the main contenders come to the party later on. So one lap completed then. It's going to be a long endurance race. It's going to be 27 minutes of sheer torment for these athletes, I can tell you. Back to the long jump, and it's Greg Rutherford here will intersperse his third attempt, 8.818. He's in third place, so he's in the bronze medal position, but he wants to go out and win it. So Rutherford, can he topple the top two here? He runs up towards the board, and it's a clean jump, and it's around about 8.5 metres. It's legal because the white flag has gone up there, so let's have a look at that again. Good leap there, enormous leap, but is it enough? Let's see, it's perfectly legal. Let's have a look at what it means there. There's a huge cheer gone up in the crowd, I can see that. What's the result there? He's top, he's 8 metres 22, so he's in the lead. With the two Americans still to come, Greg Rutherford could be on course for maybe another Olympic gold to add to the one he won in London 4 years ago. Tremendous moment that could be. It could be a game changer in that long jump final. So he leads going into the long jump here. Meanwhile, we're back with the race now. Mo Farrah in the 10,000 metres. Farrah just towards the back of the pack there, just running his own race, not worrying about the field in front. But there he is, right at the back of the pack there, right, almost stone dead last there. But it's not about. Allstott is leading the race, by the way, right at the front, so there's not much in it at the moment. There's probably about 10-15 metres between first and last at the moment, and we know Mo Farrah is a very terrific long distance runner. He's run marathons before and he looks very good. So Allstott leads, Tanui in second place as we come round the home straight again. Lots of laps still to go in this exciting race. 22 laps still to go. We've done 1,200 metres so far with this 10,000 metres, so still a long way to go. 22 laps remaining on this men's 10,000 metres. Mo Farrah attempting to win the Olympic gold medal for the third successive year. Now back in the heptathlon, and it's Jessica Ennis-Neal in the javelin, looking to retain her title as well on Super Saturday. Potentially Mark II gets a good run up, gets a good purchase on the throw. It's legal because it's behind the line, and it's just around 47, maybe the 47 metre mark. And well, she's got a right smile on her face. I don't think she's in her mind feel that's enough at the moment. Of course, the heptathlon is based on how many points you score throughout several disciplines in track and field, and she's in 15th place, unfortunately, in the javelin with a throw of 46.06 metres. So at the moment, plenty of work for Jessica Ennis to do if she's going to retain the gold medal she won in London 4 years ago. Looking towards her coach there for advice. Meanwhile, back in the 10,000 metres, Mo Farrah is still at the back of the pack at the moment. Let's see who's leading this race. Well, it's there he is, right at the back of the pack there, Mo Farrah. He's just running his own race, and I can tell you it's one of the Kenyans that's leading at the moment. But at the moment it's all about pacemaking and all that type of thing. I'm not sure it's in any world record schedule, but one thing you can be sure of, Mo Farrah will come to the service. There's no doubt about that. He's a very, very, very world-class runner. So it's Rabruta of Brunei who actually leads. And then there's a couple of Kenyans there in second place. Tanu is in second place. A further Kenyan back in third place. 20 laps now to go. We've had 2,000 metres. 66.59 seconds was that final. Was the last 400 metres. So they're running at an average of around 60 seconds a lap here, which tells you what you need to know. I'm sure it's winning world record scheduled. 26 minutes something or other for the world record. We've seen some world records go in these Olympic Games, especially in the swimming with Adam Peaty earlier last week, and one or two other records gone. The women's cyclist earlier today broke the world record in the velodrome, of course, in the falls there. But here comes Mo Farrah now, starting to climb through the field, and he's saved some energy back. Now he's starting to overtake one or two athletes there, and he's coming up to go past the Japanese athlete there. Just tucked in behind him now as we go inside the last 19 laps to go. That's fine. That last lap there was at 67 seconds, 67.10 seconds. So the pace is just slightly tailing off as each lap really goes by at the moment. We'll intersperse this with the javelin and the long jump events, of course, which has British interest, of course. Jessica Rennishill and Greg Rutherford, who also won those 2 Olympic gold medals 4 years ago in Super Saturday. And here comes Mo Farrah now, making his way through the field. And he's coming up now. I think he's in about 7th or 8th place now as he runs up through the field. It's the athlete from Brunei is still leading, and look at Mo Farrah now. He's coming up now, and he's going to take the lead now. Mo Farrah has just gone from last to first in an absolute, within 700 metres. In fact, he's just come back off the pace, but he's in second place now. 18 to go. And Mo Farrah now in a very good position. The only problem is, has he probably gone a little bit too early? Maybe could he have waited another 2 or 3 laps? So Ethiopia leads. Mo Farrah just behind him in second place, but he's now been overtaken, and Mo Farrah now drops into third position. This race will be decided in the last 800 metres, one would suspect. Mo Farrah just creeping back down now. He's back in about 5th place now, and he's let the Ethiopians go forward a bit now, and the 2 Kenyans ahead of him there. And Turner is in second place. Mo Farrah now back in 5th position, but in a very strong position, because he likes to come from far back to try and take races. Still a good 17 laps to go. The pace is quickened a little bit on that last 400 metres, 65 seconds, 0.13. So the pace is creeping back up a bit. Not exactly world record schedule, but when you're going for gold in 10,000 metres, world records are just secondary to winning the actual gold medal. And Mo Farrah again, just comfortable where he is now in 5th position. He's got the American breathing down him as well, but he's in a very, very good position, 5th position, and well in touch with the leading 4. 2 from Ethiopia, of course, and 2 from Kenya, who are the past masters, of course, of certainly middle and long distance running in years gone by. And a great area shot at the runners as they come round to complete another lap here. It's Tola now who leads from Damalash in second place, and now 16 to go, 3,600 metres already gone. 65.16 the time for that last 400 metres. And Tyler now leads going into the 300 metres barrier now. A long distance race that has got so much tension. Mo Farrah still there, the American breathing down his neck there, you can see in the blue vest. But Mo Farrah in about 5th position at the moment. In fact, he is in 5th place behind the 2 Ethiopians and the 2 Kenyans there. So a real opportunity there for Farrah. He'll just keep going at his own. He'll run his own race, that's for sure. But he's got to be really careful. He's got to be very, very careful here, Mo Farrah. He really has, and I think he's running a very wise race at the moment. And I have to be honest, it's going to be. I think this will be a very, very disciplined race, and he's just dropping back a wee bit there, Mo Farrah. Something happened there, I think. Did Mo Farrah fell? I didn't see that, I must admit. That was I was looking at a monitor there, checking times, and Mo Farrah actually was tripped. Now that's a big blow there. He tangled with one of the American athletes there, and that's put him back a little bit, but there's still plenty of time to regain that. He fell over. There was a little trip there with the it's his training partner Garen Rupp. He actually tripped over there. So a little bit of a sensation here in the men's 10,000 metres. Mo Farrah fell after being tripped by his great friend from America, Garen Rupp. And this now, we've got 14 laps to go, and here's Farrah on Rupp's shoulder again. He's sandwiched in between the 2 US athletes, but they're still. But to be fair to Mo Farrah, he's still within good distance. He's probably in about 8th place at the moment, 8th or 9th place. Still quite a fair distance of this race still to go. Mo Farrah, looking to win his 3rd Olympic gold, has had a difficult mid-race so far, being accidentally tripped by Rupp. It was an accident. Let's make no blame attached to anybody there. It was just one of those things that happens in middle distance racing. Just like Zoe Budd and Mary Decker all those years ago in the 84 Olympic final, of course. And there we're going round again to complete another lap. And the pace now really going forward. 13 to go. 64.02 was the final 400 metres there. And Mo Farrah back in about 9th or 10th place, I make it there. And here he comes now, starting to make his charge on the leadership. He knows there's about 13 laps to go. We've had about 9 or 10 laps already. We've had 13 minutes of this race. And as we come up to the 200 metre mark of this particular lap, Mo Farrah still in striking distance of the leadership. A leader, and Tola leads through as we go to the long jump final again, and Lawson of America looking to nick gold away from Greg Rutherford as he makes a very good charge. Good sprint up towards the board, and wow, that's a huge one, and maybe Rutherford's lead could well be in some jeopardy here now. Lawson's very pleased with himself. It was a very long jump. It must have been at least, it was almost towards the 9 metre mark. Perfectly legal jump because he was behind the blue line there. And let's see what the distance was. It was a big one. Lawson of America looking to... Oh, he's happy, and confirmation will come up on the screen in just a second. And it looks as if he's taken the lead in this long jump final. He has with a leap of 8 metres 25. So, Rutherford now down in second place as we rejoin the 10,000 metre final. And what a 20 odd minutes or so of athletics we've got on our hands now. Tanui now leads for Kenya in this 10,000 metre final. Well, Farrah, as you can see, as I can see now, is crept into third, up into fourth place now, with 11 laps still to go. And I tell you something, it's going to be some finish now to this race. In fact, Farrah now is up into third position. Mo Farah is in third place, although he's been overtaken again. Round that first bend once more. And Mo Farah is handily placed now in fourth position. This is going to be a real riveting finish to what so far has been a race packed full of incident. With Mo Farah falling foul to his training partner there, Galen Rupp. That was around the 16 laps to go mark. And Tanui still leads. Here comes Mo Farah once again. Tanui leads for Kenya. Damash, I think, is just sneaked into second place. No, he's just dropped back there to third. Mo Farah is certainly in fourth position. The rest of the field just coming through there. And there's going to come a time where certain athletes may well think, well, we've done our bit. We probably might end up dropping out the race yet. Mo Farah now back in fifth place. Tanui still leads this 10,000 metre race. That final, with Mo Farah going for his third Olympic title. And this will be a great achievement. To win a hat-trick of Olympic golds in 3 successive Olympic Games will be terrific. Now back to the heptathlon, and Jessica Hanisell now third attempt. Can she improve on the 46 minutes she got in the last throw? And it's a long one this time, and nowhere near. It's over 40 metres. Well, I've just seen a right smile on the face, and I suppose it says it all, really. And perfectly legal throw behind the line, but just not enough really to threaten the leaders in this particular part of the heptathlon. If she's really got a design on winning another Olympic gold, she has to throw a lot better than that, surely. Let's have a look at what she achieved. 42 metres, so wasn't as good as the previous two of 45 metres and 46 metres. A lot for her to ponder about, as we're back with Mo Farah now in that 10,000 metre final. 18 minutes of the race gone. So we'll know in the next 10 minutes or so whether Farah will win Olympic gold. As Majuchi of Kenya now leads the field through to complete another lap. Tanui now in second place. Mo Farah now back in third. It's the 3 Kenyans out in front. And Majuchi leads. Tanui second. I'm just trying to work out who the other Kenyan is. Mamaguri is third, and Farah in fourth place. 8 to go. So we're coming towards the business end of the race now. Mo Farah there still on the shoulders of the 3 Kenyans in front of him. And he's in a very good position in striking distance as well to try and win this race. It's 4 years worth of preparation, 4 years worth of hard work and dedication. He's also the world champion, also the European champion as well, Mo Farah, and he's been an absolute brilliant ambassador for British athletics over the last decade or so, that's for sure. Here he comes, he is in fourth place behind the 3 Kenyans, and he's in the best position, I believe, to really come in. Damesh is in fifth place, the guy from Ethiopian. Jetpack is there as well. 7 laps to go now, 64.79, that final 400 metres. And we're coming towards the end of the race. Just 7 laps to go off the track. 7 laps between Mo Farah and Olympic history. British Olympic history as well. No British Olympian has ever won 3 gold medals in 3 Olympic Games over the same distance, certainly in the world of athletics. And Mo Farah is just basically 7 or 8 minutes away from possibly achieving that type of greatness. The great Jesse Owens, he'll be up there with the likes of Jesse Owens, Michael Johnson and all that great athletics Olympians. To win one Olympic gold medal in your career is something, but Mo Farah's on the verge of a 3rd, and to win a 3rd gold medal has to put him up there in the greatness, and I'm sure now he's well within a shot. Damesh of Ethiopia leads. Mo Farah actually moved up into 2nd place, and here he is now with the other Ethiopian sandwich behind him. And now they're coming up to lap some back markers there. One of the British athletes there about to be lapped. And that's going to be Millington, unfortunately being lapped by his own Great Britain colleague, Mo Farah. Damesh of Ethiopia leads. Tota of Ethiopia in 2nd. Tanui of Kenya in 3rd. Mo Farah 4th. As they come into the home straight once again to complete another lap of this men's 10,000 metres. It's going to be at least 6 more laps of this to go, and the American athlete there who had that ball there with Mo Farah, 5 to go. Galen Ruppis right in contention as well, potentially for a medal himself. And Mo Farah now back in 3rd place. This is going to be a real finish. It's going to be a real finish now, but back in the long jump. Lavu Mangala of South Africa. His first attempt was 8.16 metres. His 2 attempts were illegal. Here he goes at his 4th attempt. Good run up. And a good leap as well. That's got to be over 8.5 metres. It's a perfectly legal throw. His last 2 jumps were fouls. Now it was a very good leap by Mangonga. Now, has he done enough to get into the lead in this final? We'll have a look at that and see shortly. Yes, he has. So he's now in 3rd position. Well, his 3rd jump has put him into the lead. 4th jump has put him into the lead. So back with the 10,000 metres. And now the lapping back markers as an athlete from Japan. They're all lapping now. And Mo Farah in 4th position. Damesh of Ethiopian leads. Toka of Ethiopia is in 2nd place. Mo Farah back in 5, and look at now right on Farah's shoulders. The American well in contention now back in 5th place. Just 5 or 6 metres separating the top 5 places now, and Mo Farah starts his charge. He's starting his charge now. He's up into 4th place. Well, he's up into 3rd place. They're actually lapping somebody there. So Mo Farah, 3rd place, as they come round towards the line again. We'll find out now in the next 3 or 4 minutes. Will Mo Farah be Olympic champion? Just 3 laps to go now. 62.66 for the last 400 metres. And this is going to be an exciting finish now. And here he comes, Mo Farah. He's now into 2nd position behind Tola, who's now taken the lead in this race. Round the back straight they go again. And Mo Farah, he's on course for greatness here in the 10,000 metres, if he can just hold it together now. And there he goes, he's into the lead. So, Farrah leaves, Tola was in 2nd, but here comes the Kenyan as well. Mo Farah. Tanuri 2nd. Tula was in 3rd. Now Rupp is now making a challenge for the bronze medal position. But Farrah now has got the lead as we come up towards 2 laps to go in the 10,000 metres. What a race it has been. Here we go now, 62.83 seconds that last 400 metres. And Mo Farrah now has just got to keep it together and hang on in there. 800 metres to go of this 10,000 metre race, which has almost seemed like a lifetime for these athletes. But it's nearly there now for Mo Farrah if he can just hold it together now for the next 600 metres or so. He will be triple Olympic champion. Here we come now. He's still in the lead. Mo Farrah still leads. Rapp is right there. Tanui's there too. Tola and Dumalesh are still there. These five now in contention for the 3 medals on offer. This really is now or never for Mo Farrah. As we approach the bell has sounded and Mo Farrah is in the lead, and this is it now, 400 metres standing between him and Olympic greatness. But here comes the Kenyan leading now. Chinari's leading from Farrah, and now Farrah's going to put in a real kick in the back straight now. Tura now in 3rd place. This is going to be really, really tense now. Can Mo Farrah come back? Because the Ethiopian is just kicking away. But Farrah's got that long stride. 200 metres now to go. And Mo Farah's still there. He's still in touch. Can he hold on in there? Mo Farrah. Tanui holding on. But Farrah now going round the outside. Mo Farrah now. Farrah into the lead on the back straight. Mo Farrah could have been the... Is he going to win the Olympic gold medal? He's coming up to the line. Mo Farrah is the triple Olympic champion. The time 27 minutes point 5. 27 minutes point 5.18 the winning time. But really, who cares about the winning time? Because Mo Farrah has just rid himself into Olympic history. Farrah, the Olympic champion, of course. And what an unbelievable achievement. His 3rd straight Olympic gold medal over 10,000 metres. And what a way to do it. He had to jump from behind. He had to avoid a trip halfway through the race. But what he did was absolutely extraordinary. And here he is now about to pick up his 3rd Olympic gold medal. And will write himself into British Olympic history forever and a day. I'm sure no other British athlete can do that. There's the presentation party. About to hand out the medals there. Mr. Mohammed Gaida Mayandam, the Vice President, of course, of the IAAF. Of course, Seb Coe is the President, of course, now of the Athletics Federation. Paul Gennari took silver. And Tamarat Tola got 3rd place. And so Tola, who's the Ethiopian, he's 3rd on the rostrum. There he is, waving to the crowd and ready to receive his silver medal. Takes his place on the bronze medal rostrum and receives his Olympic bronze medal. A good run from him, led at several points during the race, but when it mattered, he just didn't have the kick that the 2 in front of him had in the latter stages. So he finishes in 3rd. He had a good run though, all said and done though. And now the 2nd place, there he is, and from Kenya. That of course is Paul Gennari. Again, he led with about 200 metres to go in the race, and just got outrun on that last 200, which was enough in the end for the great Mo Farrah to take his 3rd Olympic title. And what an occasion for Mo Farrah then. So Paul Gennari gets the silver in the men's 10,000 metres. He deserved a medal because he ran really well throughout the race, and there he is. He was in trouble mid-race. He was in trouble with 200 metres to go, but he kicked and kicked and kicked round that final bend into the finishing straight, and he had the energy to come through and take his third Olympic gold, and he gets it round his neck, and he's gonna enjoy this by the end of the day. He goes for another gold in the 5,000 metres, of course, and he gets a little commemorative memento as well to go with it. And what an occasion then. So we're going to stand now for the British national anthem. In just a minute or two. So here we are then. Let's all stand. National anthem. Well, what more can you say about Mo Farrah? He is one of the great athletes of all time now. One of the great British athletes of all time. And the three medalists pose for photographs. Oh, there's one. There's the medal. Gold for Farrah. Chinui got the silver medal, and Tola, who ran a good race himself before just fading away in the final 200 metres, picks up a deserved bronze medal. And well, what more can you say about that? So well done, Mo Farrah. Tremendous performance from him. And here he is, Olympic medalist, gold medalist again. He's got so many gold medals now in European and World Championship athletics, and now he's got a third Olympic gold. And I don't think it'll stop there in these Olympics. He's going for another one in a few days' time. But Mo Farrah, he's one of the true Olympians, champion again in the Olympic men's 10,000 metres.